Okay, so we have constraint. Constraint in the sense like restriction. We are going to restrict
Mhm.
the dates.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a flexible constraint, inflexible constraint, semi-flexible constraint.
Okay.
Okay, flexible constraint in the sense as soon as possible, as late as possible. This two.
Okay.
Okay, and because it's very flexible, and then inflexible, must start on, must finish off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then semi-flexible, start not earlier than, start not later than, finish not earlier than, finish not later than, because it's a
Yeah.
semi-flexible.
Okay.
Okay, this is what like we have constraints in MS project. This also you can take a screenshot, but don't forget this is a must start on, must finish, must finish off as soon as possible, as late as possible. Start not earlier than, start not later than, finish not earlier than, finish not later than. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then like I can go and show here the constraints. Okay. When you
Ah.
go to the task and the information, and here you can able to see in the advanced,
Mm-hmm.
again we also have constraint type. See,
Okay.
we have what are all the things I told there. Here it is coming,
Mhm.
but it will come only like this. But we can classify that as flexible, semi-flexible, inflexible.
The first one is two is flexible,
No,
right?
first, like by default, as soon as we always have by default as a.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, like I'm going for the, for example, B it is actually going to start on 23rd September. Okay, but like I'm going for start not later than. When I'm going for start not later than constraint, I'm going to select before dates 23. I can put 20. Is this
Mm-hmm.
possible? Like I'm putting OK also.
Okay.
So it is telling you set a start not later than constraint on the task B. This could result in a scheduling conflict either now
Ah.
or later because this task has at least one other task linked to it because it's having link now. So there is no logic
Yeah.
in it. So cancel, no constraint will be set. So like this, we will get the suggestion also if you are doing something wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
it is also suggesting continue, but avoid the conflict by using start not earlier than, because later that is
Okay.
not possible.
Mm-hmm.
So because of this only, I was putting wantedly that one. So for learning purpose. So either you can choose from the suggestion. Continue, start not later than constraint. So the third win means like if you want, even though like you can continue that.
Okay.
But the
So
scheduling conflicts will become, so it's not good for our project. When you click OK,
yeah.
see it is telling the action will cause a scheduling conflict. Task one of project as a task constraint or is linked to task. Cancel, avoid the scheduling conflict. Continue, allow the scheduling. So even that also we can do it.
Okay.
See now, like you can see, it's changed to 20,
Uh-huh.
and you can also see in the indicator it is having constraint indicator.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you have
Where
the
it is
overlap.
changed to 20? I missed that one. 20 means you where it is changed?
Here start.
Ah, okay. Start date. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because like I was
Ah.
putting start not later than, so that's why
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The 3 days came
yeah,
back. Yeah. But the other task is okay. Suppose
if the
we
for the
get
first one, because like for the first one we can't do. If anything link na, then I can tell you. So what we can do means like I can undo it.
okay.
Okay, now we can see
Okay.
how it was like this. Okay, now
Okay. Okay.
like even constraint we can see the column we can put or not constraint.
Yeah.
Constraint type and constraint date.
Okay. So we can change from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like now I am going for a must start on. Now also it is showing the because
So,
like we have okay, okay, start not earlier then. So it is suggesting some other constraints also. But now I am putting continue. Okay,
Mhm.
but must start on, we can also put the date. I can put the date. So
Okay.
cancel or continue the scheduling conflicts because it will be overlapped.
Yeah.
Okay,
And can you track the this Gantt chart, this one?
this one.
No, the divider between the
Okay, okay.
just I just oh, okay. This is start date and end date 5 days. Okay. So other we added the rest. One second. I'll play it again. Yeah, remote. Playbook. So we in the previous case we added two resources, so it is reduced 5 days. And here we are playing with the constraints.
Only with
So
the constraints,
that's
not
yeah,
considering any resources.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Now clear, because I want to see the start and end date.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, like,
So
sorry.
in case in this scenario, we
Yeah.
will keep it and the task A we will add more resource and it can be the conflict we can avoid, right? The
Conflict,
duration will be reduced to 2.5 days if you add one more manpower in the
which means we now like,
task A.
yeah,
No,
if
just
I, yeah, yeah.
so
Just
the conflict we can avoid. Just manage the conflict.
no, no. Now there is no. There is only we have a overlap here, so that you need to plan
Okay.
accordingly.
Yeah.
It's already we already assigned only, no? It's already in there.
Yeah.
Now again, like if you want, like you can able to assign the resources and all. Like so those
Uh,
concept again, like you can again along with it, like we have here.
uh-huh.
See, now you can see because of the overlap, we have over allocation.
Uh-huh.
See, but it's reduced to 5 days now also. But we have
Yeah.
constraint only for the dates. So everything else, only we have over allocation for Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, since it's fixed work, plus the duration reduced.
So the conflict will be going. It will
No,
be
the
stay.
conflict, no conflict we accepted already. Like now it will
Already
not,
accepted.
yeah, it will not because we already we
Uh-huh.
canceling means like that is different. We accepted the conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah. But only thing
Uh,
over allocation. This over allocation, how you
yeah.
can see, you can go here and you can go to the resource usage.
Uh-huh.
And here you can see the over allocation and you can see the indicator and
Okay.
resource graph also we can see. Here you can see which day over allocation. I told you na Friday.
Friday.
Okay, this is over allocated. So in this case, like we can go for resource leveling. Level resources means like you can select one by one and we can level all in the sense it will directly level for the entire project. Accordingly the
Mm-hmm.
dates will be changed. Leveling
Uh,
options we have, like you can go for, don't go for automatic leveling because
mm.
whatever it's going on, like you might not be aware of, then manual, and we can
Okay.
also go for over allocation day by day. That's why day by day it's
Ah,
showing. Even you can choose
okay.
any of the other things,
Okay.
and you can level entire project or you can level from date to from
Day two.
start and end dates.
Okay.
Okay, so even
So,
leveling order standard, not ID and then priority. ID in
mm-hmm.
the sense 1, 2, 3 we have na, that is ID. Standard
Uh-huh.
only like better. Priority in the sense we can also put the priorities.
Yeah. Based on our
Yeah, and
task
also
priority.
like we have some other option where we can also select Slack in the sense float.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, by default like we will go with okay. Okay, so now I'm
Okay.
going for level resources. We have A, so level now.
Hey, we're
It's
allocated.
leveled. Okay, but now you can able to see now there is no over allocation, but now you can able to see the Gantt chart.
Uh-huh. So 6 days now.
It's changed to 6 days because we leveled it.
Yeah. Leveled it.
Okay, but still we have over allocation. Why? For B also we have. See, this is like
B.
a, right click for option. Okay,
Uh-huh.
reschedule to available date we have.
Okay.
So in that case, that over allocation also gone.
So both are 5 days now.
It rescheduled to available date I put na. That's why like it went to that 8 hours also went to the next working day.
Working day.
Then there is no overallocation. From the indicator it's gone means like there is no overallocation anymore. Actually,
But
it's supposed to start on 20, but it is supposed to start.
uh,
It is actually
uh,
starting on 23rd.
the third.
But
So
it is not changing here, but it will change in
mhm.
the resources.
Okay.
So because of
So
the
the
constraint here,
conflict
it
will
will
be,
not
yeah,
change.
yeah.
But we like what to say, like we fixed that over allocation because of that, like
Uh,
in the resources, like we can see they are going to start only on 23rd, in spite of being the
right.
activity starting on 20.
Yeah.
Okay, but
But
they
in
were
the
trying
actual
to complete.
scenario, it will
Yeah,
not
they are completing in 5 days
possible. Yeah.
because we have only must start on constraint.
Yeah.
So it is not going to bother about the finish date. So the finish date
Mhm.
may be added one.
Okay.
Okay. Now you understand the constraints and also the this thing, effort type, all these things. Yeah.
In the real scenario for a civil construction, how it will be? Just an example. If we put a must start on,
Which means
suppose
like
we
if you don't want to follow the logic, and you can also see here,
uh,
in spite of
uh,
that overlap, and you can able to see the slack here. Like
yeah, it's like yeah.
we can't say
Already
slack. Wait a
or
minute. That is like
first
getting
or
delayed. Okay, that is not slack, but we can say that it is getting delayed because of the
yeah,
constraint. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, it depends on your activities. Like if you want, you can use, but to avoid scheduling conflicts, you should avoid constraints. That is what actually. So you should not have
Yeah.
constraints unnecessarily.
Hmm.
So constraints and all like you can have once you started the project.
Yeah. Initial time we need to fix that.
Now in initial, like you can put your relationship, you can put leads and lags. That only before baseline, those it will work.
Hmm.
But better like in the actual progress, like you can have constraints.
Hmm.
Okay, but another thing like you can have deadlines. See, for example, I'm going for here. Before what is the deadline? Anyway, I can put the previous dates.
23rd.
Okay, advanced, and we can able to put the deadline dates. Okay, deadline not available, but what
Mm-hmm.
I can do means like I will put a 23, not 23. I can put a uh, 25.
25.
Click OK, and you can see the indicator coming.
Okay.
See, this task goes past its deadline.
Pause.
So to get this
Yeah.
indicator, like you can also put the deadlines for the activities.
Uh-huh.
The deadline here it's somewhere because that it will be an inverted arrow green color.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can put something after dates. Then you can able to see the deadline mark. See, can you see that? Like if it is
Yeah.
going beyond it, like you will get the indication.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that also you can put. So that like you can see the things whether going as per the deadlines or not. No
Okay.
need to put for everything. So important
Hmm.
so that like based on the links, like you can see the updations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is clear. So that we can play with this duration and all. Means not end date and start date. This one, right?
Yeah.
But the first start date is on 20th, as per
Ah,
our
yeah, that is based on the constraints and also we have.
constraint. Yeah. Okay. Uh, this task A 16th and 20th finishing 5 days. And Okay. These we fix the constraint, then it is early start. Okay. But in actual scenario, it will work starting on 23rd only. Okay. Now clear.
Okay.
23rd to 5 days means including weekend it will Friday it will finish. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So like we also
Okay.
see in the over allocations and all. Even that over allocation you can also see from team planner. Actually, now here we don't have any like over allocation. If over allocation, even we can able to see that thing here in the team planner. Okay.
Okay. The third tab. Okay.
The third tab, and you can drag and drop also. Accordingly, the over allocation will be changed. But don't do this. Maybe you will
Mhm.
get messed up. There you can see the suggestion, and as per the thing, you can do it.
Okay.
Okay. So I was putting must start on, right? So that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
starting on 20. Okay. So what if I'm just going for information and then I'm going for advanced? Then you can change this to start not earlier than.
Mhm.
Okay. Start no earlier than, and I'm putting some 26.
So Snap
So
will
you
be
can see
there.
here there is indicator. This task
Mhm.
goes past its deadline because we also have deadline there. That's why that indicator got, and also like the indicator for constraints. So you can see which date I was putting
Deadline means
26.
starting 23rd we fixed before. That's why, right?
Ah, because like we also can see the deadline date. So the deadline date is 30. It's going beyond 30, na? That's why
Okay,
we are
okay.
getting
And
that
the
indicator. Okay. And
mm-hmm.
it's like start no earlier than, na? That's why it will try to start up on
Uh-huh.
26 or after 26. If you have many tasks, like it may also show you some other dates.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what semi flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you have another successor which will be having other like relationships, maybe it will not start by 26. Maybe because, but it will not start before 26.
Okay.
That is the meaning.
Yeah, yeah. So in between each two tasks there will be a gap. Means slack days will be there.
Yeah, here
Two,
we have.
2 days.
No, we can say this is not Slack. We can say delay because here
Uh-huh.
the Slack we don't have Slack at all. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because everything is critical. When you have everything is critical, we can't see that Slack.
Okay.
Okay, but
2 days gap will be there.
yeah, you can see the late tasks and something like this.
Uh-huh. Okay. So late task is highlighted in
Black
black.
color. Okay, which is depends on the status date. Based on the status
Okay.
date, so it will show you
Mhm.
whether it is late or not. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So the status date and all, like I will tell you when you're updating the actual progress. But like you
Mm.
can also go here and status date not available, right?
Uh-huh.
That's why
Not
it is
available.
showing that one. If you are putting status date as something, mm, if I'm putting status date as 27,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now I can go to format and late task. Now like both late only. It's
Okay.
based on the status date.
Mm-hmm. Status date means we can fix the date or how
Ah,
it
we
will
can
be.
no. Whenever you're updating the actual progress, we need to put
Uh-huh.
the particular date.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, like not available, it will be there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That I will tell you how to input the actual progress and all. On that time
Mhm.
only status days matter.
Okay.
Yeah.